In this session, we are going to discuss about strings in XSLT. So you know that character representation and sequence of character representation is mandatory in any language, because all data or most of the data will be represented in the form of sequence of characters. For example, when you take product details, product name, product description takes string form. Customer name, customer address and other details regarding the customer takes string format. So, sequence of characters called as strings. Most of the data takes string form. Still in focus in XSLT, most of the data will be represented in the form of strings. Only restricted data takes the numeric form, Boolean form, numeric form and then string form. So most of the 60% of data takes a string form in XML document as well as XSLT. So that string takes more importance than the other data types. XSLT and XPath defines many functions in order to work with string values. Say directly you are having string value that can be represented and that is stored in the variable or parameters. Suppose you want to process the value in the form of string, but it is in numeric. Then by using the respective function, we are able to change or convert the numeric values to string. Similarly, you want to process the Boolean in the form of string. Then conversion functions are defined in XSLT, through which we are able to transform Boolean to strings. And then when we are assigning string values, it may have more number of spaces between the words. In the general aspect, general context, each and every word is separated by a single space. Sometimes two or more spaces may be available between words. In such case, what we need to do before assuming the word, we need to delete this space. Extra space should be deleted. In order to delete those spaces, extra spaces, XSLT defines string functions. As well as you are going for searching a string content. For example, customer number. When we are giving the input for string variable, unknowingly extra space may be inserted in the beginning or end. Maybe in the beginning or end, the extra space is added. Along with the added space string, if we are going for searching the content, definitely, even though the content is available there in the document, it says no data available or no match found. Such kind of invalid results you may get because of that additional space, right? When we are searching the content, first data exactly matched with the second data. Content is same, but because of additional space in the beginning and the end, match is not found. So to avoid these kind of problems in the string comparison, XSLT defines a lot of string functions for handling spaces. And for sorting set of strings, XSLT defines sort functions as well as merge strings. More number of strings can be merged together and we are able to return a single string. In order to get or in order to merge the string, XSLT defines merge function. A part of the string can be extracted. Part of the string can be extracted using substring concept that is defined in XSLT, and then individual characters or char array can be converted into string. It means translation of individual characters into strings that is possible through the respective or related functions in XSLT. There are several string functions are available. Those string functions are used to convert the primitive values to string. Primitive data type values to string that is available. string functions available. As well as this is for directly entered value. Sometimes the value is available in parameter or variables. The value may be available in a parameter or values that is also be transformed into string by using the functions. The string conversion rules are summarized here. First one, Boolean. See here in the Boolean concern, in the first row, Boolean type is converted into string type. Boolean type is converted into string type. Boolean value true or false converted into string. So true or false included within double quotes. The example is within double quotes you need to write the true. And integer value can be converted into either positive value or negative value can be converted into string format. If you are entering 5, that must be converted into string format of 5. Similarly, floating point number also. If you are entering any floating point number 6.25, that must be converted into string representation of floating point constant using the respective functions. And then some special numeric values can be converted into string. Positive 0, right? Positive 0 becomes within double quote 0. Negative 0 represented as negative 0 in string format. And then infinity. Infinity is defined with minus INF or plus INF. Negative infinity or positive infinity represented using INF. And then, right, and then not a number. Not a number can be represented in capital N, small a and capital N within double quotes, right, not a number. So for each and every primitive data type, XSLT defines the conversion function which convert the different data type into string. This conversion from primitive type to string type conversion is performed either in implicit model or an explicit model. Implicitly, the data type may be converted into string. I mean, node content is converted into string. Sometimes we need to use string function and explicitly convert the value into or node content into string. That implicit and explicit conversion example is given here. In the implicit conversion, XSL colon value of select equal to dot. When we are giving or using this syntax, implicit conversion takes place for the node's content and all contents are converted into string. In some cases, implicit conversion is not possible. In those cases, we can make use of explicit conversion, in which string function is used for explicit conversion. String of dot that must be enclosed within double quotes, and this is the value must be there in the select attribute. Select attribute. Implicit and explicit conversion can take place for the node contents in order to transform it into the string content. And the next one, managing spaces within the string. How to manage the space available within the string. For example, between string you are having space. You want to retain the space. I need extra space between the words or between the string. In order to achieve that, XSLT defines XSL colon preserve hyphen space. Preserve hyphen space. By using this function, we are able to preserve the space between the strings. And then, suppose in some cases, for searching and other cases, you don't require space between the string value. In such case, you can make use of XSL colon strip hyphen space. Strip hyphen space that can be used to remove the space between the words are available in the string. The syntax for preserve space and strip space is First one, XSL colon preserve hyphen space elements equal to the string content, the element 1 to n. The string contents enclosed within double quotes that is available in elements attribute. Before that, we need to use XSL preserve space and then XSL colon strip space elements equal to. Similar syntax, but the keyword is different here. If you are using preserve space, then the space is retained in the string. Strip space used in the code, then the space between the words eliminated. You are getting the string without any space. And then normalizing spaces in string. Some cases, the string may include tab or leading space, trailing space. Line feed may be included in the content or carriage return. It means single line content may be available in multiple lines for first word, enter, second word, enter, third word, and so on. For each and every word, you may enter some or you may press some enter key. It is called as carriage return. In any place, if you are using any carriage return, that must be removed by the normalize space function. Not only the carriage return, line feed, tab, leading space, trailing space, everything is removed by means of normalize space. Strip space already we have discussed, right? Strip space already discussed. Normalize space is used to normalize the string content. It removes extra characters in the form of carriage return, line feed, tab, leading and trailing space. That is removed in the normalized space. And then normalized string is similar to the token in XML schema. Next we will see the usage of normalized space. See in this program, first one, XML version equal to 1.0 and then style sheet defined by using the syntax XSL colon style sheet version equal to 1.0 and then we need to give the namespace URL supplied in the XML ns colon XSL and then I need to print the output format HTML. I need to transform the XML document into HTML document so that XSL colon output method equal to HTML. And then variable name. I am going to use a variable. So I am defining str variable. XSL colon variable. Already we have discussed this. Name equal to str. In which I am giving the content for str. Variable using XSL colon text. In the first line, this string. Second line, hash. Third line, way. Here in each and every line, carriage return is included. And then too much, right? White space. So in 5 lines, I am giving the text. So text is closed here and the variable is closed. That content is stored in the str. In the template definition, I need to use normalize space of $str. See $str, you know that in order to use the variable, we need to use $ symbol before the variable name $str. Normalize space is used to normalize the string. It removes the carriage return. In our example, carriage return is included. That carriage return is removed and the original content is assumed as a string. The output for this program is in a single line, this string. In the single line, you are getting the output as carriage return is removed. That's why we are getting single line output. Way, too much white space. So in a single line, you are able to get the output by using normalized space. Next one, merging values in a string, right? Merging values. As I said previously, we are able to merge 2 or more string into a single string by using concat function. This is defined by XSLT as like the other languages. The syntax for concatenation is concat, value 1, value 2 and so on, value n. Each and every value, string value is separated by comma. Example is, see in the example, file name attached with the extension. In that case, XSL colon value of select equal to concatenation of file name, $file name, dot. This is for giving extension, and then file extension, $file extension. So $file name dot $file text. So we are able to concatenate two or more string into a single string by using concat function defined by XSLT. Apart from those functions, XSLT defines several other functions. First one starts with any string starts with string 1, right? String 1 starts with string 2, then it returns true, otherwise false. Starts with, that can be checked through this function. And then contains, we are going to check the first string, whether the first string contains the second string. If it contains, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Not available means it returns false. And then substring, next one, substring. In the substring, there are three parameters available. String, from which string we are going to extract substring, that should be given as a first parameter. And offset, which length we want to extract, that should be given here. Offset and then length, offset and length. Three parameters we need to supply. Starting index, ending index, length, right? So this is first one, from which string we are going to do the substring operation, and then what is the starting index and how many characters we need to extract. That is given in the third parameter. And next one, substring before. We are able to return the string available before a character or a special character. Suppose you want to extract the string before colon operator, then you can make use of, or after colon operator you want to get or retry, then substring after function is used. Before this character you need to extract, then string before, substrings before function is used to extract. Substring before method extract the part of the string 1, before the first occurrence of string 2. That is very important. More than one time the string 2 may appear in the string 1. We are not considering the second and third, but the first occurrence it takes where the string 2, right, where the second string is present, in which index second string is present. First occurrence taken, and before that occurrence what are the strings available and what are the characters available, extracted and printed. Substring after, again same two parameters. String 1 is searched and extracted based on string 2. Again we are considering first occurrence. String length of the string can be returned by using string length. We need to pass string as a parameter. And then normalize space, already we have discussed. Translate string 1 after any matching character in string 2 have been replaced by string 3, right? First parameter, translate, used to replace a character or set of characters. From which string we are going for searching operation. String 2 is searched in string 1, and if any match found in the searching process, then immediately those words or those characters replaced by string 3. And then concat function, already we have discussed, concatenation of two or more string. Format number, here it returns formatted version of the number. Number after applying string 1, as a format string. String 2 is an optional string. See here, number, in which formatted we need to return the number, that is given here. And first one, after applying string 1, this is mandatory parameter. After applying string 1, we are able to return the number in specific format. So second string is an optional one. First string is not able to apply, then second string is applied and we are able to get the specified number in the specific format. Specific format. This is an example, sample example given here. A complete example we will see. Right after this session, we will see complete example for string functions. String function, string length of dot, and then starts with dot, entire string 1047. If 1047 is present in the string, then it returns the specific value index. And then substring, we are extracting the string from first index to 5 characters. Substring before colon operator, we need to extract all characters. After colon operator, we have to extract all characters using substring after. And then translate. Here the translation process replaced. See, first convert from one model. See the table. Translate string 1 compared with string 2. Right. So here string 1 is dot compared with colon. Then we are translating the information based on this colon operator. So we will see the example for this string functions in XSLT. In this, we are going to discuss the string functions and how to apply string functions into an XML document. For that, in order to explain the applications of string functions into XML document, first we need an XML document. This is the root element, and within this data, manufacturer, and then getter is manufacturer, data is Toshiba, and then next header is inventory number, and then data for this inventory number, given, and then third data item, and fourth one is order. Item /h, and then data inches floppy disk. Data is closed here, and then orders. String ex1, orders, and close the header. Data, this is data, and then /d, slash data, close the data, and then close the document. Close the document. This is the XML file. And then next we are going to define style sheet and template and then the string function. Style sheet, template and then string function. For that, XML version equal to 1.0 and then XSL style sheet XSL colon style sheet version equal to again 1.0 version equal to 1.0 and then XML namespace XML ns colon XSL equal to http :// .org w3 w3 dot org w3.org slash 1999 slash XSL slash transform and then output XSL colon output method equal to HTML method equal to HTML. Here we are going to search in the content so that we can make use of text. We can output method is a text and then the function preserve space XSL colon preserve hyphen space elements equal to data. What we have defined with the data, that we are going to preserve the space in the data. Preserve space elements equal to and then XSL colon template match equal to root element slash and then XSL colon for each and every element available in the data. For each select equal to slash document slash data select and then I need to display XSL colon value of select all equal to dot all and close the for each XSL colon for each closing tag it is, so the slash and XSL colon template closing tag and then style sheet colon style sheet. See here we are using preserve space. In this function we are using preserve space. It preserves the space available between the manufacturer heading and Toshiba, and you will be getting the space here. The between inventory and number we are having one space that we can get the output of this program. Output of this program looks like manufacturer Toshiba, right? This will be printed. This will be printed manufacturer differentiate data with a header. I'll put colon, right? Manufacturer colon Toshiba. We'll be getting this, right? And then inventory space, preserve space, hash number 459320 inventory number, and then item colon orders colon, right? So item and then 3 space 1 by 2. See here, the space is available here, so space is preserved. And then floppy disk, space disk. So space is preserved here. Orders colon 308. This will be the output, preserve space. Remaining you can execute. And then next I am going to write the program for next function, right? So the content is same. In the header side, content is same. So that I am declaring XML and XSL style sheet. Within this, I am going to use output also same, text. Output is also same, text. And then strip space XSL colon strip space elements equal to data. Right? And then remaining no change, only this statement I am changing, and then for each document data template match equal to root. For each and every each and every element available in the data, select all values. So I'll simply copy and paste it here. Document data I'm going to process, and I'm applying strip space. In this case, the output, we are not getting any space here. This space eliminated, this space eliminated, and this one is eliminated, and this is removed, and so on. Without space, you will be getting the output. And then in order to explain the other functions, slightly the XML document is modified here. I am taking some other XML document. Accounts. Within this accounts, I am going to store customer details. Customer 101 colon William Stanek, and then close the customer. And second customer 102, customer number, customer name is William space R dot space Stanek, and then space SR dot, and then close. And then customer 103 colon Robert W. Scanner, and then close the customer and then close the accounts. Close the accounts. See, in this XML document we are taking lot of customers, 3 customer details we are going to take, and we will be writing the details. We are going to use position function, and then string length starts with substring, start substring before, substring after. All those functions we are going to discuss here. The XSLT concern, first I'll declare variable. Variable name is new line. By using text, XSL colon text, I'll give the input. New line means just control transfer to next line. So that simply I'll close enter and then closing this tag XSL colon text and then close the variable. Close the variable and then declare the template. I'll copy the template already I have. XSL colon template match equal to root element, and then for each customer now, so that XSL colon for each select equal to customer. Now select equal to customer. Previous example it is slightly different, where we can display the item description. Here customer details, XSL colon text, string number, string hash and slash XSL colon text, and then XSL colon value of select equal to position. See, from the current position, we see this is the function already we have discussed. It select the current node and print the value. For each and every level it select a node and then the corresponding information selected from that. String 1, string 2, string 3. See here, there are 3 customer details available here. So position initially number 1, first customer. Next position is number 2. Next position is number 3. Automatically that will be incremented because we are giving for each select equal to all customer. For each select equal to all customer we have given, so that automatically selected position. Close this and then hash length. XSL colon hash length. XSL colon text. XSL colon text hash length. Hash length. XSL colon text slash XSL colon text, and then value of select string length. See, customer details. What is the size of the customer details? First customer details. What is the size, length available in the second customer details, and so on. One by one we are going to print, so that XSL colon value of select equal to select equal to string hyphen length and this close the tag, and then as length, and then new line, in the next line everything gets printed. XSL value of XSL colon value of select equal to variable, I mean dollar new line, so automatically control transfer to next line. Close the for each, and then close the template, XSL colon template. This is for length. The output of this program is string #1 as length. What is the length here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? Has length 18. Similarly, the other strings length is calculated and gets printed. And then if you want to use starts with, then again I am writing the template for each customer. I am going to apply this for each customer, and then I am going to use, instead of string length function, I am going to use XSL colon value of starts with first one is string, I mean current content, current text content taken, starts with comma 102. I am giving starts with 102. Any record which will be starts with the record is starting with 102, then gets printed, and then new line character. Similarly, for each and every customer, suppose more customers using the same value, but here I am using 1 or 2 customer number. It is unique one. Sometimes if you are printing customer name, let us say more number of customers may have same name, or some letters similar between the customer names, and then use the new line character to print other elements, and close the for each statement, and close the template, and then substring, right? Substring, same template. Again I am declaring the template, match equal to slash for each select equal to customer. Now I am going to use substring of the given elements dot slash refers current element, and then 1 comma starting index, 5 characters I am going to extract, or 3 characters you can say. It will extract only the customer number. 3 characters I am going to extract, and then new line character. The output of this is, for each and every record it extracts 3 characters, so that 101, 102, 103 will be the output for this substring function. And then again next function usage, select XSL colon template match equal to slash and customer substring hyphen before before what is the character given, see the parameters are dot comma and then delete this, which character you are using as a delimiter. I'm going to use colon as a delimiter because in my XML document, colon, right? The customer number is separated by colon with the customer name. Customer number and name separated by colon. So that I am using here colon, substring before colon will be gets printed. So we will be getting all IDs. 101, 102, 103, 101, 102, 103 we will be getting. And after substring, after same syntax, substring after, see the function is after colon, right? After colon I will be giving. So what is the content available in accounts? Customer details, customer name, right? Customer name will be the output of this program. First record William Stanek and second record including the initials and initial will be printed, second record, and the third record after this, right? After this that will be printed. After colon, what is the content available after colon, that will be retrieved and gets printed. If you are using substring after, and then replace string, what we have to use, which function we need to use? We need to use replace string. Contains. We have to use these functions. Contains, for replacing the string, contains function we need to use, because before replacing we need to search. Second string is available in the first string, that should be checked. So contains, substring before, these are all the functions we need to use. Substring before we need to use. See, we need to use replace a set of characters. Then we need to use contains, substring before, search the content in the available string, and then replace the existing string with the replaced string. In order to store the existing string and replacing string, we can declare the variables, and by using that variable we can replace, substring before and substring after can be used. Substring after can be used for replacing. Substring after. So these three functions used for search and replace. Okay, thanks for listening. Thank you.